Hi Taurus, welcome to your January reading. So first of all, can I just show my gratitude and just thank you guys for the amount of views that I got on your December reading. I've been very overwhelmed, like I said, with the different signs as well. I've been just so overwhelmed with the amount of views because I really didn't expect it expect it. But I'm just very grateful, and also that a lot of you guys have commented on my videos, sent me emails, and leave me likes, and I really appreciate that. So thank you again for that. So we're gonna have a look. Oh yeah, of course, Happy New Year as well. So now I got everything out of the way. We're gonna have a look into like January and then like the overall energies and maybe something more detailed one wants to come out. Like sometimes I get like strong storylines, so I'll share those as well. Because last month we spoke about this great new beginning that's coming up for you guys, and this new energy that you guys are embodying and can, you know, work from. And you were like stepping up and stepping into this new way. And with that came like a lot of blessings, you know. And I see that there's a big opportunity you guys been dealing with a Pisces, because we got the King of Cups here and the Moon card. But overall, I feel like this signifies that you guys are just feeling better, more in contact with your emotions, better, more stable, you know. And then we got the Hierophant as well. So yeah, stability. There we go, Two of Cups. So for some of my Taurus people, you guys have been bumping into some new love opportunities. Let me see. Wow. Right off the bat, just like last reading, I wasn't really expecting anything else. Great cards. Amazing cards. This is, by the way, you guys' card. The Hierophant is a Taurus card. So showing up in your own reading, coming up with the King of Cups, Two of Cups, Sun card, Star card. It looks great again, Taurus. I feel like we're just progressing from like last reading, and now it's just gonna look like more detailed, you know. I do feel like last month you were still like a little confused. Some of my Taurus people were still like a little confused about this new beginning and about this new way of moving into 2018 with this different energy, and wanting to make a change, just didn't really see yet how to apply that change. And that was just like you had to get back in contact with some of your emotions and your intuition and your feelings. And I feel like this, what is like the overall energy for January is really all about that. Yes, again, the Three of Wands. You guys had that in the last reading. It's all about the balancing out, feeling balanced again, about listening to your intuition and applying knowledge and wisdom, learning life lessons, accepting them as they come, and then learning how to adapt the lesson, like to apply the lesson that you've learned in 2017 into this new year. It's really all about the new things that you've learning, that you are learning and you have learned, and trying to create this new balance, because you guys are like an earth sign. So if you guys are really in your element, you are balanced. you know, stable, solid. Not just a little small thing can like get you off your game. Because I feel like it's not really like the way you approach life that you're changing, but you're changing that goal you want to work towards. And what you're actually standing up for and what you're standing firmly in is what is changing. And for that to really see clearly what is there, what is out there for you, and what is supposed to be for you, and what you feel like you want but you're not completely sure, that is what the beginning of like this balancing things out and getting back into your like in touch with your own emotions and with your focus, you know, and the way, like the energy you work from. Sorry, I have asthma. I really didn't want to say that, but like I do, so sometimes I cough, so sorry if that happens. It's just the weather is shifting over here and then I just get cough sometimes, so I'm sorry. And once you get into, and that's what I really feel, and I felt that last month as well, once you get back into that, balancing that out of applying like the logic of life, you know, logic things, and mix that up and with things that you just feel good to you, and you're just trusting your intuition and following that, and then just keeping the faith for like, because it feels good, not because you can actually see, because you can't actually see with the moon card if it's gonna work or if that's exactly what it is, but you're just gonna trust your intuition on that. We spoke about that last month. That will balance you out and make you feel in your element, because there you are in your element, committed to the commitment that you are renewing. You're renewing the commitment, what you are working towards, so the goal. That is a journey and you are right in it. Yeah, you're right in that process. And for everybody that looks different. For somebody, some of my Taurus people that were already like started like last month, maybe the month before that, and now you're at like last stages of that process, transformation, renewal towards the magic, because that's what really what's like waiting for you guys out there, the magic, you know. You're creating like new magic in your life. And Taurus, because you are balancing things out and coming from both sides, from the logic and maybe things that normally don't necessarily get applied by the mental energy, logic, wisdom, I feel like your heart chakra is opening. And I felt that opening like last month already. I feel like some of my Taurus people were like not really in the mood for a new love, but because you went here into this energy, you bumped into that and it actually made you feel good. It just kind of really made you feel good. And you were like, you know what? I think I might just follow this path for this person. Because if this is a love situation, somebody's really in love with you and you are really having strong feelings for this person. And it just came sort of out of the blue. You're like, whoa, wait, what? Hold up. I was like on this, and why do I feel all of this with this person all of a sudden? And it's very general, so this is not for everybody. But I'm just like applying this message for like my couple of Taurus people that I feel. And you are just like, oh wow, but it kind of feels good. So yeah, might as well just, you know, see what's gonna bring me. And you're ready for this new beginning, but you were already ready for that last month as well, and you're still ready. I still get the same cards, so we're still on the same like journey and the same life path and the same you know, transformation. We're still in that, which is beautiful, you know, and it's progressing into, it could lead you to love. And if you are already in a love relationship, I feel like very like there's like this new energy that's coming up, because you're getting back in touch with certain parts of you, so you can connect to the other person again, you know, even deeper. And if you're single, then yeah, this is really just about you feeling grounded, feeling good, feeling happy, and like ready, like with the king, with the Knight of Swords, sorry, over here. Forward movement, being bold, being brave. What we're going, like it's 2018, let's go. That's really what I feel for my Taurus people, when normally you guys are quite like, okay, I'm just gonna observe this, see if this is for me, and if it's for me, I'm gonna give it my 100. You know, give 100%. But I just don't just want to jump into something that I don't know what's gonna bring me. You know, you guys are not reckless like that, which is a good thing. But you are like evolving that now. Like, no, you're not reckless, and no, you'll probably never be reckless with your decisions and choices. And we go the Eight of Swords. That is that mental energy, you know, little stuck in your head, a little bit of like, okay, where are we going? I feel like that's really implying to the overall energy, the moon, you know, that's like the other side of it. You have two opposite sides that you're working with right now, and that you are creating, you know, to one. Oh, sorry guys, one card fell down. There we go, Queen of Swords. So you guys could be dealing with an air sign as well. Yeah, what I get with this, I got that last month as well. I'm sorry, I got all like energy started to flow, but that's because I'm getting these intuitive messages, and I feel like connected. So then sometimes I get a little hyper. I'm sorry. You were like, didn't I say last month? No matter who is getting that you need this change, you will make it no matter what. So whether people understand you're leaving, that doesn't matter, and it doesn't apply anything to your journey. It doesn't add anything whether people are on board or not, because it's your journey. It's what you need to do for you. And this is exactly that storyline. They did got to you. They did had certain conversations with you, like, you think that's smart? Do you think it's smart to leave that job? Or are you sure you want to go? See? You sure you want to go and do all of that? And Taurus, you got like this great situation going. Why would you leave that? And you're like, no, I gotta go. I feel I gotta go. There's more out there for me. I'm ready for more than this. I want true happiness. I want to be in my life, but I want to be and work, or just in general, you know, what I'm meant to do, like my true life purpose, you know, my soul purpose as well. So yeah, of course, it's not their life path. It's not the way they're supposed to. That's not their energy right now. They're all about keeping going what is already built up, and you're about this whole new situation, you know. And I'm gonna get to the cards that fall out. Yeah, exactly. You had to stand up for yourself for this new beginning, or you're gonna have to. Like, this is also an energy that could still come up, because if you're making life changes and life shifts, there will always be the naysayers, you know. They will always waiting right in the corner, be like, you sure want to go and do all that? Sure you're ready, Taurus? Yeah, well, I know this woman, and she did the same thing last year, but that didn't work out all that well. It's their own insecurity, their own ego, lower vibrations of the ego that's trying to stop you, because they are simply not brave enough and bold enough to go and move forward by themselves. It's not their energy, it's yours. It's your magic that you're getting right now. Your energy flows that's working with you towards this new way of living your life. And that could come in all these different situations. It's not just like, oh, you're gonna completely go through this whole transformation, you're gonna shift ups and stuff. No, it could be something small but significant, yes, to your life, you know. So apply it to your situation. So there are some Taurus out here that will bump into those naysayers, definitely. It's gonna throw you off balance a little bit. It just will, but it won't stop you. I must tell you that, because it's all mental energy. It's gonna get you a little in the mind, but the universe is gonna step in and bring down the tower and just remove that from your life. Because after that, I got the Fool. I got the Fool with the tower. So you're still going, Taurus. Look at you going. You know, packing light. Don't bring all the suitcase. You're gonna fall off this cliff. Pack light and just stepping into this new journey called 2018. You know, that's really what I feel for my Taurus people. And it could be, of course, depends on your moon and rising sign. So maybe it's like a combination of different messages. But in general, Taurus is ready to evolve in what you've already built up in 2017, or to completely break down all the foundations that you've built up the last years, you know, and just go. And then after that, I got these 3 cards. So after the Fool came this. And this is what you want. This is definitely what you want. This is a person. We got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups happy. She's emotionally fulfilled. You know, sitting there on her throne with the water. You know, and she is looking at this cup. And very treasure. Like a treasure, you know. And together it came with the Empress. Whether you're a man or a woman, that really doesn't matter. But what you're doing is you're coming from your heart chakra, from your creative space. That's where you're gonna learn how to tap in and come from. Give love from, create a new job adventure from, just making choices in life about friends, family. If you're coming from this, it's truly you. It's like it's the purest version of you. It's the higher self. It's like the highest, you know, it's the purest, yeah, it's your soul. And often we think like, yeah, well, we got stuck in the ego. I had that journey for a long time. That ego journey. And it's not just about the way I've studied the ego. Like I've studied it. I wrote books, listened to all these different speakers, and I got so fascinated by it, because it's such an opposite of the soul. It's very strong, but how it like the way we come from the ego, the power we give it, is all by fear. So once you remove that, once you remove coming from this energy, and you balance that out of still being able to tap into, you know, the knowledge of what you can get from your mind and the wisdom, but applying a situation of the creativity and the soul and the real you, like that is the purest version of you, because there is no fear involved, and the only thing that is actually real is the highest vibration, which is the vibration of love. And I'm so sorry I'm getting way too deep into this, Taurus, but I feel like you guys are ready for that. I'm not gonna I will make other videos about that, because I don't want to butter everybody with, you know, that if you're not interested in that, because I know that goes deep and as a journey. But all this comes from my intuition as well, and it resonates in a way. So from that's why also, I don't know why I'm getting all deep into this. Maybe I'm just talkative, and I'm sorry I'm dropping all of this on you, but that's also why my channel is Live Soul Tarot. It's because I do tarot for the soul. So I, here on my channel, I try to reach every single soul that needs guidance. So I know that, you know, the messages will come in, and I feel, and a lot of people like comment on my video saying this spoke to my soul in one way. I feel this in my soul, and that's my biggest compliment, because I'm actually speaking towards the soul, the souls that are out here, because that's the real you. I cannot give any information to an ego, because it's gonna break it down, build it up, and put it all the way back in the back, you know, and give a dislike, because the ego doesn't eat that. Like, it's just no. So when I get dislikes on my video, of course it maybe just didn't resonate because it's so general. So I don't, and I really I cannot like be angry or mad about a dislike, because I know it comes from the ego, and I only simply resonate with the soul. So yeah, soul to soul. I don't know why I got so deep in that. Maybe it's a part of your journey as well. Maybe I wasn't like this always. I've always been very intuitive. I've always know things, just know things as a kid, because I have a Cancer sun and a rising sign, which made me very, very, very like intuitive as a kid already. And I was really big on energy. So when I felt the wrong energy from somebody and I was just 1 year old, I would start crying really hard. And nobody knew why, but it was because I was a person with a bad energy. I neglected that part of me for a long time, and it made me really unhappy at one point in my life. Don't know why I got so personal with you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try and keep this general. I feel like there's one person out here listening, and I feel like I'm really connecting with that energy, and I feel like, okay, I'm just gonna share a little piece of my story. So it might inspire somebody to start a spiritual journey of their own, because it's for you. It's something you do by yourself, and I feel like this is also about really success and just the general life things and new love, and yes, but there's also really a big spiritual journey in here for some of you guys, and you're gonna arrive at the Empress, you know, like from the Empress is what the energy you're gonna implement. You're gonna come from creativity and gonna manifest all these beautiful things, because you are connected to that, to your heart, you know, to just say it like that. So yeah, Taurus, still great things, and don't let these people get to you. Don't ever let the naysayers get to you. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay, Taurus, so let me see, do we have anything else you guys want to show Taurus for January 2018? Feel like it's almost it. There we go. High Priestess. She's all about that. She's all about tapping into your intuition, all about the higher things, and she's also, yeah, it's about keeping secrets and stuff, but I feel more like, okay, you're just gonna keep this new thing to yourself for a little bit, because you are not, like, you just don't want to deal with the people who's gonna ask all these questions when you don't have the answers yet. But that will come soon, because we got the Sun card as well, so clarity to that. Trust your intuition. Like I said last month, it's really time for success, and that comes through trusting your intuition. Trust that, because it's the only real guidance you got in life. Yeah, you got a lot of TV shows, and yeah, you got all these readers online and all these people that claim that know the answer to your life and your problem. But the real thing is that all the answers are already inside. And yeah, like maybe like a reading like this is good because it's inspiring and motivating to tap back into you, and a little reminder, but all the answers are already inside of you. Deep down, you know every answer to every question you have. Deep down, you just know. So by tapping back into that and learning how to balance that out. And it's something that I would tell us, like, would say to like a water sign, but I felt Taurus have like also very strong intuitions. You're a little bit of both because you're so in between, you know. You're right in between of the fire signs and the air signs. You're like right in between, you know. So yeah, leaving that mental energy behind. And there we go. I didn't even see this falling out. Leaving it behind this month, Taurus. And there we got the 10 of Cups again with the 6 of Wands. So victory no matter what. No matter what you're looking for, in what type area of your life, in which situation. Guys, you got the 10 of Cups again and the 6 of Wands. I wish I was a Taurus. Really. No. I'm really happy for you guys. Trust this, because it keeps coming out, keeps popping up, all these great cards, and then these advice cards, you know. Don't let this get to you. Don't let these people get to you. You don't need that confirmation to make this new beginning, create this new start. Do you? You got this, Taurus. Okay, 26 minutes, yes. Okay, well, I'll leave it at this for this month. For January, I feel like you guys have more than enough to work with already. And you got this already. Like, you feel, you know where you're going, and you're going. And I see great things coming up. And I feel like for the February readings, stick in a little bit more of like the 10 of Cups feeling. Victory. I feel like in February, soon, February will get more into details. Where you're at then, where you're moving towards, and like more practical things. This is all about the energy. And just take January as it comes. Just take it as it comes. That's also okay sometimes. Thank you, Taurus, so much for also listening to this whole side-trick story that I don't know, just came out. And I kind of want to do that sometimes with signs. I'm just following my intuition 90% of the time with my readings, and that's just the way it works, I think, for me. And I feel like people connecting to it, so I'm really happy with that. Thank you again, Taurus. Good luck in January. I don't think you have that much to worry about. And everything will be okay. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track. Bye. Love you guys. Bye, Taurus.